So today we're changing the oil in a 2022 Mazda CX-5. It's a pretty straightforward oil change, however there's a huge note. So for this you're going to need a Mazda oil filter. I really wouldn't recommend anything else on Mazda. They're super picky, so just go with an OEM filter. A 17mm socket or wrench, some oil filter pliers in case it's tight, 4.5 liters of 0W20, but in reality it's going to take about 5 quarts. We'll talk about this more later. You'll need ramps, an oil drain pan, a funnel, and some rags. Let's get started. The first thing, as always, will be to open your hood and remove your oil fill cap. Now, going under the middle of the vehicle, slightly on the passenger side, you're going to see this big wide plate. It's held in place with two 10mm bolts and two push clips. So let's remove those now. If this video has helped you, please consider leaving a like and a subscribe. With the plate out of the way, we will now see the oil filter and the oil drain plug. Now, I really recommend removing the oil filter first, as sometimes my sockets aren't able to fit on the drain plug. So take your filter off first. If you're using a wrench, it doesn't matter what order. But we'll get rid of the oil filter and then we'll drain the oil from the drain pan. For this, my customer wanted the best, so he's getting it. We're using AMSOIL Signature Series 0W20, and I made a mistake. I ordered 4.5 liters of oil, and this is the OEM filter. And I added 4.5 liters because that's all Mazda calls for in the owner's manual. However, my customer was on his way to Ottawa, and he received an oil level low warning on his car. So after we did some digging and some more research, it turns out Mazdas actually take about 5 quarts in the 2.5 liter non-turbo engine. So when you're doing this, you're definitely going to want to put 5 quarts of oil in and triple check your dipstick to make sure that it's not too low. They're really sensitive. I'm also doing a quick pre-fill on the oil filter so that the engine's not going to dry start. With that new crush washer gasket in place, we'll go ahead and tighten down our oil drain plug, and then we can reinstall our filter once that's done. These filters do not need to be super tight. Once they bottom out, half to 1 full turn is all that it needs. We'll go ahead now and reinstall that plate, starting with the 2 push pins to make it easier, and finishing off with your 2 10mm bolts. Now, something to make your life easier is the AMSOIL Vehicle Lookup. This takes information from the owner's manual directly and puts it on the website so you can look up the vehicle you're working on, and you'll know exactly how much oil, unless it's a Mazda. So don't believe the 4.5 liters, it's closer to 5 quarts. Last thing we're going to do is refill the motor, and again, I only put 4.5 liters in, which is not enough. You're definitely going to want to put 5 quarts in. With this done, we'll reinstall the oil cap, and then we'll go in the cabin so that we can reset the oil life monitor. So inside the console, you're going to use that center dial to go to Information, Vehicle Status Monitor, then Vehicle Maintenance Settings. You can change everything in there. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll tune in next week to see our next video.